students, in 9th class, paper 2, we are discussing about European history and that changing culture and traditions in Europe. In this part, earlier we discussed about Italian states and England society and what the culture and tradition were changed after 1453, what the things were changed, all the things we discussed. Now we are going to discuss in this part about after conquer of Mongols, the Constantinople was entirely changed because several scholars, writers and scientists, poets, they went to different places and settled there. Afterwards, what happens? Humanism and universities are flourished. What is humanism? I said that. Who is thinking about the nature and interest of a man is called humanist, I said. Number of universities which is established. Why? Because getting education and getting literature is the important task. So that's why number of universities are established. Out of number of lot of universities, Howrah is the greatest university, and in that Andreas Vesalius is a famous person. First of all, is very important person. And before discussing about the Vesalius, we discuss about Erasmus. Erasmus is a great personality. Why? He wrote Prize of Folly. Prize of Folly, it is a famous book. In European history, it is a famous book. He wrote in that about the bad activities maintained in early period from 400 to 1300 year, what the thing was going on in the society. He wrote, and he criticized the role of church fathers in that book. What is meant by real Christianity, what is there in the Bible, he read, and how the believers should follow the rules and regulations of Bible, he explained well. And the cunning nature of Pope, the blind beliefs of the people, and everything he criticized. So, Erasmus' point of view, he explained the people what is believe, what is not believe. So that is, he wrote in that book, Prize of Folly. Later, art and realism also flourished in Italian states. What is art and what is, realism? Realism means what they know, what they will see, so they will believe what they see, and what they observe, what the fact, they will believe. That is called realism. Real, they can believe. If it is not real, they can't believe. If there is any proof, they can believe. There is no proof, they can't believe. So that is called realism. So most of the members, dedicated personalities, scholars, and number of personalities, they are called sophists. They advised to the people, and afterwards several educated people started art and sculpture. What is art and what is sculpture? Visual looking, visual arts like painting and sculpture. Visual, while seeing what type of picture, that is whether the man is rich or poor or middle level personality, they can show in the picture. That is called visualizing picture. That is called visualizing art and painting maintained by different personalities. The famous three personalities in the world from that time to still now, in the tongues of all the world people, that's the famous three personalities. We know that. That is Robin Raphael, Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci. once again, Robin Raphael, Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo. Three members are very very famous persons in the world. And later we discuss about the next thing. And what is that? You see here, nature related culture. It means artist. Artist, first of all, they like nature. What is available surroundings of a human being, what is available surroundings of a society, what is available in the society, they will observe keenly, and what the pictures will attract the people and will change the ideas. So such type of pictures they painted, and they started sculpture. So nature related items they discussed very well, and afterwards the nature related afterwards they discussed about important things. And later in 1416 Donatello, what is that? Donatello, a personality, wrote lifelike, designed, Donatello designed lifelike statue. It means you can see it is look like a living being. Such type of art, such type of sculpture, they will designed by their hands. So Donatello, the famous thing that is designed by lifelike statues. And afterwards, so Andrew Vesalius, we discuss about who is Andrew Vesalius. Andrew Vesalius, the first personality to dissect the human body. He studied about a professor in anatomy. He designed everything inside the body. He observed first time what is inside the human body. So he dissected the human body, and he observed all the things. He observed all the things inside the human body. So he is a professor of medicine in Pauda University. He is known as Andrew Vesalius. And when Andrew Vesalius observed inside the human body, and he said about different things, and later the subject of physiology, the subject physiology was come out after verification, after observation of Andrew Vesalius. So that is a gift for all the people present now. That is the effect made by, and that is duty done by Andrew Vesalius. So that is the most important thing. And at that time, 1500 to 1600 between, anatomy and geometry, physics are the famous subjects at that time. These subjects are developed rapidly, and later Albert Dürer is a painter. He's painted praying hands. Praying hands means what type of hands that is? Rich person hands, or middle person, or middle class person, or poor person. That is shows by praying hands. So like this, they will pray means what is the picture shows, whether the poor person or rich person or middle class person hands, they will show by the painting. So that is greatness. Albert Dürer, praying hands paint, that is the most important painter at the time. Afterwards, Michelangelo, I said just in earlier, that is three important persons: Leonardo da Vinci, Robin Raphael, Michelangelo. Three are famous personalities from medieval period to still now because their works. So Michelangelo, the Pieta means where it is the statue. It is designed by Michelangelo, the Pieta. It means Mary holding the Jesus Christ. Such type of design, sculpture. Now it is there in front of Saint Peter's Church in Rome. Is there. So that is Michelangelo depicts. మైకేలాంజెలో యొక్క అద్భుతమైన చిత్రం, అద్భుతమైన శిల్పం ఎక్కడుంది? రోమ్లో బాసిలికా సెయింట్ పీటర్ చర్చ్ దగ్గర ఉంది. అది దాన్ని డిజైన్ చేసింది ఎవరు? మైకేలాంజెలో. దాని పేరేంటి? ద పైటా. పైటా అంటే మేరీ మాత జీసస్ క్రైస్ట్ని చేతుల్లో పట్టుకొని ఉంటుంది. ఈ చిత్రం అన్నమాట. అండ్ నెక్స్ట్, church encouraged the new art. So who encouraged art and literature and everything? Church encouraged. So old churches changed into the new look, for the new look. So that's church encouraged the art. Then domes also created, new domes. Later we talk about the famous personality Leonardo da Vinci. Leonardo da Vinci was expert in 3 subjects. One is mathematics, one is botany, one is anatomy, and he is also expert in engineering also. His main dream is fly with wings. That is the main dream. So he started practical how to fly, and he took a lot of feathers of different birds and keep in the hands, and he started practical how to fly like a bird. His main aim is fly like a aeroplane. So that is the main aim. So that's why we can say Leonardo da Vinci is the disciple of experiments. Disciple of experiments. Leonardo da Vinci, famous personality. His paint is still now very famous in the world. That is Mona Lisa. One more important thing, paint is there, that is called the Last Supper. Last Supper. That is also famous paint of Leonardo da Vinci. So Leonardo da Vinci was famous personality. And later Michelangelo was very famous, very famous in pictures. And Michelangelo and Bernoni, these 2 members worked effectively and designed Saint Peter's Church in front. Pillars design is there. Such pillars designed, and it is still now very famous in the world. That is there in front of the church in Rome and Basilica, Saint Peter's Church. So Michelangelo and Bernini, these 2 members designed what that is Saint Peter's Square. That is the designed pillars building. It's very famous. That is there in Rome, Basilica Church. And later Filippo Brunelleschi designed Dome of Florence. Dome of Florence means entrance. While entering into the church, there must be a dome. Dome means this is dome. Like this. This is a dome. Like this. A dome is created. A dome is created. A dome is created by Filippo Brunelleschi. So that is also a very famous design. and in 1455 150 copies of Bible which is printed in John Gutenberg workshop. So John Gutenberg invented printing press. We know that he belongs to German personality, and in his workshop he printed 150 Bibles in English language. He translated and he translated the Bible into English to Germany also. That's most important. And he printed 150 Bibles in English language, and afterwards spreaded entire other nations, neighbor nations. Then everybody got a good idea what that is, what is reality is there in Bible. So they know what science is there, what knowledge is there, what political activities are there, what administration is there, what justice is there, what culture is there, what tradition is there, what reality is there, what humanism is there, what human activities are there. Everything known by all the members after printing the Bible. Then, before Bible, after Bible, the society was totally changed. So that is the main thing we discussed here. So that is what that is 1455. 1455 is an important year in European history. Already I said 1453 is an important year in European history. 1455 also very important year. Why? Because John Gutenberg printed and published it. And Niccolo Machiavelli, he belongs to Florence, and he wrote The Prince. He is also a very genius person. Like in India, Chandragupta Chanakya. Like Chanakya in India, Machiavelli was a very famous person. He wrote The Prince. Later, Statue of David. After reading the Bible, who is called David and who is our ancestors, all the members, their ideas, their feelings and their pictures also designed after reading the Bible. So that is after Statue of David picture, and it is a statue of David, which is designed by Michelangelo. Afterwards, by reading of number of books, the attitude of human being also changed. What is the attitude of the human being? Before Bible, human activities are only doing help to the family members. After Bible reading, they are participated in all activities. It means they are share the activities with the husband. They participated in social activities. They come out from the home and they thinking in different way, and they are ready to serve the people. They are ready to serve the society. That is the main important thing. Afterwards, they are ready to do work in factories also, and afterwards they are ready to participate in administration also. So after observation of these all things, we can discuss another part. So that is in coming lesson we discuss about another thing. Okay, thank you.